So, what is this juggling? Juggling is a physical skill performed by a juggler, which involves the manipulation of objects for recreation, entertainment, art, or sports. Juggling can be the manipulation of an object or many objects at the same time, using one or both hands. Jugglers often refer to objects with which they juggle as accessories. The most common accessories are balls, clubs, and hoops. Some jugglers use more dramatic objects such as knives, fire torches, or chainsaws. The term juggling can also commonly refer to other handling skills based on turns or twistings in the form of propellers such as diabolo, devil stick, poi, cigar boxes, contact juggling, yo-yo, and head manipulation. The words juggling and juggling are derived from the Middle English juggling, entertain, performing tricks, which in turn comes from the Old French jongler. There is also the late Latin form joculare of Latin joculari, which means joking. Although the etymology of the terms juggling and in the sense of manipulation of objects for entertainment originates already in the 11th century, the current sensation of juggling, which means continuously throwing objects in the air and dropping them or catching them, originates in the late 19th century. From the 12th to the 17th century, juggling and juggler were the most consistently used terms to describe acts of magic, although some have called the term juggling of a lexicographical nightmare, stating that it is one of the least understood in relation to the magic. In the 21st century, the term juggling generally refers to juggling games, where objects are continuously thrown into the air and caught again, repeating this in a rhythmic pattern. According to James Ernest in his book Contact Juggling, most people will describe juggling as throwing and catching things. However, a juggler could describe the acts as visually complex or physically challenging feats using one or more objects. David Levinson and Karen Christensen describe juggling as the sport of throwing and catching or manipulating objects, keeping them in constant motion. Juggling, like music, combines abstract patterns and mind-body coordination in very pleasant ways. Well, that's all for this video. If you like it, please like, share, and subscribe.